Okay. So inshallah, we'll start from this exercise that I told you to revise,
Yes.
right? So you have revised and you know all the points that we have explained before, all right?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with A'udhu Billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أب إب أب أت إت أت أث إث أث أج
Aj,
أج إج أج أح إح أح أخ إخ أخ أد
Ad,
أد إد أد أذ إد أذ
Uz.
أذ
No, it shouldn't be a dal. It shouldn't sound like a dal. It should sound like z. Uz.
أذ أر إر أر أز إز أز أس إس أس أش إش أش أص إس أس أض إذ أض أط
At,
أط
at,
أط إط أط أض إذ أض
Okay, so here they have just written that follow on with the activity. So inshallah, I have found another qaida which has the whole exercise related to this, right?
Yes.
Like we have stopped here on wa, but then we have ain, ghain, fa, qaf, kaf, lam, mim, noon, waw, ha, hamza, and ya, right? So those are the remaining letters. Okay.
أنت اهدي بعد
Ba'du.
بعد
Uh, don't push the letter ain. Like don't stretch it. Don't say ba'du.
Yes.
Because on the letter ain the sound will stop and connect with du.
Yes.
Ba'du.
بعد
Yes, this is correct. You hear the difference between ba'du and ba'adu,
Yes.
right? Right? So there is a
Yes.
difference, and it also changes the word. Like I will give you an example just for your interest, just to freshen your mind. Okay,
Yes.
so we have two words.
Yes.
One is وَجَعَلْنَا وَجَعَلْنَا. This means and we made, right?
Yes.
And we made. There is another word, وَجَعَلْنَا Now first maybe you didn't differentiate between the sound.
Yes.
وَجَعَلْنَا. This means and and make us,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
it makes a lot of difference. Usually people don't care, like when they are not all of them, of course, the people who are not very much attentive towards the pronunciations, they would say waj'alna and waja'alna. They would think that this is the same, but there's a big difference. You see,
Yes.
in English you can make it out. And there is another word just for your interest because you are interested in these things. Waja'alana. Waja'alana. Now here we have all fathas. Ja'alana. What does it mean? Waja'alana. And he, no, and he made for us.
Yes.
You see? So a little change of pronunciation will change things a lot. This is, it may seems to be like emphasizing much on on one point, but actually this
Yes.
is a very serious mistake that many of the reciters make, and I don't want you to make those. Okay,
Yes.
so let's start over from here.
أنت اهدي بعد بطشة سعى
سعي.
سعي كنت لست أمر بردا جمعا
This one.
سعي حبل
Again.
حبل خسر خلقا صب صبحا سبقا
سبقا.
سبقا
No, now you are saying sabaqan. No, that's something in the middle.
Yes.
The alqala is in the middle. Okay, a light reverse sound. Okay, don't make it a full fatha or a kasra. Sabqan.
سبقا
That's correct.
شان
What is this one? This is not alif. This is
همزة
hamza. Correct. Hamza sakina.
شآن
Sha'nu.
شأن صبحا ضبحا عبدا عدنا عدن
The next letter is Ain. So what do you read here? Adnin.
yes عدن
Adnin, correct. So they shouldn't have painted it in orange color. In the Quran, you won't see these mistakes because there are you should know the rules sometimes because this is all computerized. Sometimes there are mistakes, okay, in
Yes.
color coding, not in the Quran, not in the Quran, but the color coding.
Yes.
So uh, you should know that whenever there is a tanween followed by huruf halqi, then you pronounce the complete noon, and that is called the izhar, zahir karna. Khub adnin,
عدن. عشر. عصف. غرقا. غلبا. فصل.
faslun,
فصل. قدحا. قضبا. كسا.
what's this? This is not an alif. This is a
همزة.
the sakina. Ahsant. Just like sha'nun here.
Yes.
Sha'nun. Ka'san. I have separate exercises for each of these concepts. This is called Hamza Sakina. Hamza Sakina. When a Hamza has sukun, how do you pronounce it? So I have another exercise for it, inshallah. Let's just complete this Noorani Qaida, inshallah, and then I will take you to another one that is Asan Qaida.
Yes.
And here, Septensha, when you
Yes.
are learning the Qaida, actually, I'm not teaching you the Qaida. You are reading the words by yourself, right? I am
Yes.
teaching you Tajweed right now, right?
Yes.
Simplified Tajweed. How to pronounce a letter correctly. That is the core of Tajweed, right? So we are learning Tajweed right now. Don't think that I am revising the Qaida with you that you don't know how to you don't know the letters or the signs or the dots. You know them all, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so how do you pronounce this one?
كأسا.
Ahsant.
كدحا. لغوا. مسك. نخلا.
Now you know what happens. Like we have learned that if there is a tanween followed by a huruf halqi, followed by a throat letter, then we pronounce the noon completely and properly, right?
Yes.
And the other rule, uh, which is faslun, when you make an ikhfa on the tanween because the next letter is not a qalqala letter, right?
Yes.
Sorry, sorry, not a throat letter, right? Not a throat letter. So the thing is that whenever you have a tanween followed by a meme or noon, noon, and
Yes.
also wow and ya. We don't have examples right now over here, but I have that in Asan Qaida. Inshallah, we will visit them as well. So whenever
Yes.
you have a tanween followed by a meme, you merge them together with the gunna and you say
Yes.
lahwam miskun nakhlan nashtan nafsin. You see,
Yes.
they should have been there should have been shadda on each one of them, but the shadda is always not there, right?
Yes.
So here we are dealing them as separate words. That is why we are reciting them one by one, right? Regardless of what the next word is. Otherwise, the rule says that we should have merged them together, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you say this?
لغوا. مسك نخلا نشتا نفس نقعا يسرا أبقى.
This is called alif maqsura. This
Yes,
ya sign having this long fatha on top, right?
yes,
This is called alif maqsura.
yes.
You have a notebook and pen, write down. I will write it for you here, or let me just find some space. Yeah, like the word ala,
Yes.
ila, mata, hatta. These are the four most common words. Musa, Isa. All of this is alif maqsura. Alif maqsura means a shortened alif, short alif, not a full alif, short alif. And we have other words as well, like Isa, Musa, Yahya, and so on. And we also have Arabic words, Tagha, Gawa, like that. Okay, so this is another letter in Arabic, Alif Maqsurah. So
Yes,
we say that there are 28 consonants, right?
yes,
And then we say that we have 6 vowels. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, Alif Maddi, Waw Maddi, and Ya Maddi,
yes,
right? But we have 3 more characters. The first one is Alif Maqsurah. The second one is Alif Mamdudah. Okay, I will tell you about it later. The
yes,
next one is Ta Mabsutah. Ta Mabsutah, right? So these are
yes,
3 special characters always at the end of the words. These
yes,
3 will always be at the end of the words. Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma, Alif Maddi, Waw Maddi, and Ya Maddi can be at the beginning or middle or end of the word,
yes,
right? And the
yes,
28 letters from Alif till Ya are the 28 consonant letters, not the vowels.
yes,
Okay? So overall we have 38 characters. 28, no, 38 कहाँ से हो गया? 02, no. 28 are consonants and 9 are vowels. Okay?
yes,
28 consonants and 9 vowels. The last 3 vowels always come at the end of the word. Okay?
yes,
Lagwan ये तो हो गया. Okay, so we were here on Alif Maqsura.
yes. أبقى
No, don't stretch it. Shorten it. Abqa.
أبقى ترضى تنسى.
Ahsant. You see? Longer than a fatha and shorter than a full alif.
Yes.
Right?
يغشى
No. Yakhsha.
يخشى
Hmm.
يسعى يتلو يدعو تجري يهدي يغني
يغني
يغني القط أمهل
أمهل
أمهل اقرأ
اقرأ.
اقرأ
Yes, Hamza Qaf Kasra is iq because with the qalqala. And then
yes
Ra Hamza. Right? So this is not alif, this is Hamza because it has the sukoon sign on top. So this
yes
is not alif. If the sukoon sign was not there, we would say Ra. And then we
yes
would pronounce it Iqra.
yes
But Iqra is not a correct word. The correct word is Iqra.
yes اقرأ
And have you heard that surah? اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Hmm?
I
You heard?
I heard I think I heard it.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, inshallah. In the 30th juz, after we finish on Qaidas, inshallah, we will be connecting um to all those surahs, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah.
Yes.
فارغب
Again,
فارغب
fa, ra, fatha. This alif in the middle is silent. Far, ghab, far, ghab.
فارغب
And
فانصب
the ba should have qalqala, please.
فانصب وانحر
You see, this is a noon sakina. This is a noon sakina in the middle of a word. And now after the noon sakina is harf halqi, ha. Huh? That is why we said one har. And we didn't say one har. Got the
yes
point?
yes أخرج أخرج
Akhraja.
أخرج
Yes.
أرسل
Ahsant.
أغطش أفلح أكرم
Don't shake the letter that has sukoon. The letter which has sukoon means that the sound stops there. It doesn't move further to connect with the next letter.
yes
Again,
أكرم
ahsan. Very good. Akrama. So,
yes
some people make this mistake that they say akrama, ak, akrama. That's wrong. Some
yes
people make a mistake. Ekrama. They say ekrama. No, that's also wrong. That's a kasra. That's not even a fatha. Hmm?
yes
Especially in the word akbar, because we have the word akrama here. So another example that's related to it is the word akbar. The correct pronunciation for this word is akbar and not akbar. Some people make this mistake. They say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Right? This is the
yes
correct thing to do, and this is the correct way to say it. If we say Allahu Akbar, ek, ek, that's wrong.
yes
Ak is correct. When you say the word duck, that's the correct sound. You see, ak, not ek. right?
Yes.
So that's another uh, lesson about Akbar. The word Allahu Akbar should be correct in pronunciation, otherwise it makes the namaz batil. How?
Yes.
Because this is the takbiratul ihram. You know
Yes.
about takbiratul ihram. When you start your namaz, you say the takbir and then your link establishes. So this should be pronounced correctly, otherwise the whole namaz goes wrong. This is a very special word, right?
Yes.
To initialize contact with Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. When you say Allahu Akbar, it means that Allah is bigger than anything I can ever imagine. If I'm
Yes.
afraid of something, Allahu Akbar. If I want something, Allahu Akbar. If something is hurting me, Allah is bigger than that, right? If I did something wrong and I am so like I feel so bad about it, but Allahu Akbar, because Allah can forgive anything. He is bigger than my imagination. He is bigger than anything in the whole universe. Like he is bigger means that he can do anything. وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. He is able to do anything. Either you can imagine it or you cannot imagine it. Our imaginations are very very narrow, right?
Yes.
Our imaginations are very narrow, and Allah is the creator of everything. We could not understand ourselves until now. We could not understand the universe until now. We could not understand even a speck of dust. Okay? And we think that we are Akbar, but actually, Allahu Akbar. Okay? So the
Yes.
pronunciation should be correct, especially in Salat, and to get the correct and better results out of these kalimat. Kalimat are very important. Words are very important. It has been discussed in detail in the Quran itself how words are important. And if Allah tells us, there is a whole story, about Bani Israel. There is a
Yep.
whole story about Bani Israel that when Allah gifted them with a land full of abundance, full of abundance in fruits and vegetables and greenery and water and and animals. Hmm? And
Yes.
Allah just told them the way where that land was, and Allah just wanted them to say one word when they enter the gate of that village or town, right? And what was the word? The word was hittah, hittah, right? Hittah.
Yes.
Hittah means victory.
Yes.
And the Jews of the Bani Israel who were very mischievous, who were very mischievous. I should write this word with green. Hittah. This is what they were supposed to say. Hittah
Yes.
means victory. But what the people said, some of the people, what they said was hintah, hintah, and hintah means wheat.
Yes.
Allah gave them victory, and they were calling for wheat. How stupid they were! That Allah gave them a chance for everything in this dunya and in the akhirah. But what they did was just foolish nonsense things, disobeying, just showing up that yes, I can disobey Allah. Na'udhu billah. Hmm?
Yes.
And what was the cost of it? 10 years. 10 years. For 10 years, they weren't able to find anything.
Yes.
And then what happened was that the the Nabi with them, uh, he was not with them at that time when they were entering the gates. Otherwise, even if he would have stopped them. But then they went to the Nabi and then they said, please ask for forgiveness. And the Nabi told them that what a stupid thing do you did? You cannot say a word correctly? Or are you like are you shayateen? What are you? शैतानी मिकुने यानी मजाक करते हैं अल्लाह के अल्फाज के साथ तो अल्लाह उनको सजा देता है Allah punishes people who don't say the correct words with the correct pronunciations. You see?
Yes.
There are other examples as well. Okay, let's move on. Bismillah.
ألهم أنشر أنقض دمدم عسعس أعبد نعبد يحرج
Again.
يخرج يحسب يشرب يشهد ترحق
Sant, mashallah.
تعرف أقسم
أقسم
أقسم يبدئ
يبدئ
يبدئ ينفخ ينقلب يوسوس ثق ثقلت حشرت سطحت كشطت نشرت
أحسنت mashallah.
نصيبت أثرنا وسطنا
سين وسطنا.
وسطنا فزخت
No, this is wrong.
فرغت
فرغت.
فرغت
No, no. Don't move the letter ghain because it has sakin. فرغت.
فرغت
Still it is moving. فرغت.
فرغت
Now come bring them closer.
فرغت
Okay.
تأتون يسقون يفعلون يعملون يعلمون يضحكون يكسبون يدخلون ينظرون
No.
ينظرون
No, ra wow dhamma is ru.
ينظرون
Okay, we'll do two more pages, inshallah. So I didn't give you a sabak about this. Okay, carry on.
تعبدون أنعمتم أنعمت أنظرنا
أنذرنا.
أنظرنا
Okay, so let me help you out, inshallah, in this lesson. Okay, you will come after me. Listen to the pronunciations very carefully.
yes
أنذرنا.
أنظرنا
أنزلنا.
أنزلنا
خلقنا.
خلقنا
This should not be a qaf. This should not be a fatha on qaf. All right. خلقنا.
خلقنا
رفعنا.
رفعنا
وضعنا.
وضعنا
نطفة.
نطفة
نطفة.
نطفة
نطف.
نطفة
عبرة.
عبرة
زجرة.
زجرة
تذكرة.
تذكرة
What is جيم؟
جائز
جائز. أحسنت. وقف جائز. مسفرة.
مسفرة
مهم. مؤصدح.
صدح
مؤصدح.
مؤصدح
مسغبة.
مسغبة
مقربة.
مقربة
متربة.
متربة
تضليل.
تضليل
تقويم.
تقويم
تقويم.
تقويم
تكذيب.
تكذيب
تسليم.
تسنيم
Now here we have circle. تس
yes.
تسنيم.
تسنيم
مسكينا.
مسكينا
ممنون.
ممنون
محفوظ.
محفوظ
مختوم.
مختوم
مسرورا.
مسرورا
Here we have another rule. If there is a fathatan at the end of a sentence, either it is a circle or the sign ta or the sign meme or the sign qif or any other sign where we stop. So what happens? That we change it to a alif. We don't say masruran. We say masrura.
yes مسرورا
مشهود.
مشهود
أبوابا.
أبوابا
مصفوف. مصفوفة.
مصفوفة
أزواجا.
أزواجا
أشتاتا.
أشتاتا
إطعام.
إطعام
But here, if the next letter, actually they are two separate words, okay? So that is
yes
why. أعنابا.
أعناب أعنابا
أفواجا
أفواجا
ألفافا.
ألفافا.
In the same rule, fathatain at the end of the sentence changes into an alif.
Yes.
Qur'anun.
قرآن.
Alhamdu.
الحمد.
Wal fajri.
والفجر.
Okay. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa zid wa barik ala
رسول
rasulillah.
الله وعليه الأضحى
على
على
رسول
رسول الله
الله وآله
وعليه الأضحى.
ما شاء الله تقبل الله منا ومنكم. See you next time إن شاء الله.
إن
خدا
شاء
حافظ.
الله. خدافظ.